Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we are making scones.
Jane's famous scones.
Well, my kids thought they were stones when I was serving them when they were middle schoolish, and because they're heavy and they're not cookie sweet, and I would shape them like in big tall scone shapes. So I started cooking them in the circular shape and making them into wedges so they would know they were scones. But this recipe is called stone scones for just that reason. And if you're going to cook along with us, we are in the Engine 2 cookbook. And on page, oh my gosh, can you tell what page it is? Because it's this, can you see how destroyed our book is, Wade, up top? It is just, got some water damage. 248, just on
47.
47 stone scones. Yeah, we got some serious usage out of some of these books. And this is a mountain of calories, and this is not plant perfect for people who have heart disease or who are trying to reverse diabetes or obesity. So because it uses almond flour, and almond flour is just ground up almonds. It's a ton of nuts. But I have 3 kids who I was trying to keep their calories up because they were growing and training a ton as athletes. So 1.5 cups of almond flour, or whatever ratio you want, but it has to be equal amounts of oat flour and almond flour, and that's how.
Wait, you could use other than almond. You
could use almond. If you wanted to double it, you would make the same ratio. Whatever amount you're using, make it the same, and then you add some almond extract.
This is actually vanilla extract. Is this what you want?
I was thinking, yes, vanilla.
Do you want 2 tablespoons?
One of that and one of water, and then.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. This is the most perfect 1 tablespoon.
No way! Really?
Perfect. Yep.
I love it when that happens. When you're flossing and the last bit of floss that you get out is perfect. I love that.
1 tablespoon of water.
Yeah,
Perfect tablespoon of water. So.
Okay, and then I'm
glad we're not in Austin, Texas, where they had no water.
Well, again, say the date and the year. So if people are watching this in 2 years, Austin just had a big freeze, and they had no water.
Now you're putting in maple syrup.
Yeah, this is maple syrup. Sorry, and we're gonna stir. This is it. That's it. Stir it up. Stir it up.
That's all the liquid?
Yeah, it's stone scones. Come on, thing. And you can add whatever fixins you want to your scones. Go.
You just stir it. It doesn't stir.
You have to give a little more effort. Okay. Here I'm gonna get the last dregs of my maple syrup out. There we go. Then maybe you add whatever fixins you want. You can add your raisins. You can add chocolate chips.
Are you ready for add additions?
Yeah, whatever we want. So we chose here
raisins.
Raisins for our scones. It's kind of classic. Or currants. You can put currants in.
Pistachios.
These are peeled and ready to go. Obviously, don't put the shells in. And
this is chocolate chips.
These are no dairy chocolate chips. So it doesn't look like you have enough fluid at first, but you have to just keep pressing it around because it's perfect. And then you have your parchment lined paper. We're heated up to 400 over there. If we crinkle this up, it tends to stay in place a little better. Okay. And what we're going to do is just make a big, actually maybe we'll do 2. I make a little, these are not, there's no rising agent, these are not going to rise, so whatever you make is what you're going to get. So I usually do this, and then I cut it into wedges. You could do 1 massive one. Should we do 1 massive one?
No, let's do 2 because it's just perfect.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a smaller tray. And this batter is so good raw. You can eat it raw. It's just yummy. Yummy oat flour, almond flour, and maple syrup. Oh, and some vanilla. And just enough water to make it Any real bakers are going to be just cringing at the fact that I'm pounding down my scones. But these just, this is how they come out when they're done, and they are so tasty. Okay, I'm kind of gross, but I'm going to get my pizza cutter and just cut these into, I can do 6 wedges, totally uneven wedges. I can cut it in 4s. You know, you can cut it in half, whatever you like, whatever you'd like. So this is ready to go. Cooks for 16 minutes, and then you've got stone scones for the family.
That's the corner where it came off.
Sorry, good eye. Okay, back in about 15 minutes. All right, they're done. Stone scones.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Look at these delicious little numbers. Oh my gosh, they smell, it just smells like, you know, that just a yummy bakey smell.
Baked.
Yes.
Baked goods. Something good is coming out of the oven.
All right, so these, if you can eat them hot, you know, if you can handle 400, oh, should I turn off the oven? It's off. 400 degrees, good for you. But these are just delicious. And I used to make them as, you know, like ball, you know, like biscuit sized almost. So our kids would have these stone scones. But this shape is obviously a little more scony wedgy. And can you eat a hot bite? I can't take the hot bite, I don't think.
I think we'll have to wait.
I'll have to wait a second. Anyway, enjoy your scones. Tell us what you decide to put in your scones as your fixins. There's an endless variety. If you want to be really British about it, use some currants.
Oh, you know what I love
They're
in them?
Scottish.
Are the, what are the round nuts? Hazelnuts.
Oh.
Hazelnuts are
Other
great
name
in
for
them.
hazelnuts. Other name. Filberts. Okay. Well, these are gonna cool. Actually, I might get a taste. I might taste it now as we go.
It's hot.
I know if it's too hot, I can't speak. Hey, so thank you. Enjoy your scones. Bye. Ooh,
Too hot.
ooh.